When I did my video on the things I cook in my van, someone said, "Oh, but you always eat meat. Don't you have vegetarian recipes?" And I decided to bring you some versions of some of my vegetarian recipes, even though now I am on keto, so I am very happy eating a lot of meat. But let me show you some ideas I have for things that are still super easy to make when you're camping, that are not expensive, that are they have simple ingredients. So now I go for everything that is really good for me. Just one detail, I buy pasture raised eggs just because they are healthier for you. And when you go keto, the point is to become healthier in many different ways. So I don't go for cheap eggs. I know I pay $1 or $2 more for the dozen, but not only those are happy hens, the yolk is orange, full of nutrients. It is really good, and they stay outside of the fridge. They don't need refrigeration, so I keep them in one of my drawers. They don't take as much room in the fridge. I am very happy with those. But let me show you some of my recipes, and we will go from there. The first one is going to be a rice and veggie bowl. Simple, very easy. A broccoli and cauliflower tortilla. Tortilla is like tortilla. Tortilla is a dish in Spain that is extremely popular when you go for tapas. One of the tapas for sure is going to be tortilla, and they add sausages and all of this, but this one is vegetarian. I like the ones made with potatoes or with rice, but since I am keto now, those are not my options. So I am going to show you one made with broccoli and cauliflower. And if you want to substitute the broccoli or cauliflower for any other veggie or for rice, remember those packages of rice that I always use, the seeds of change? You can use one of those with the eggs, and then whatever you like to add flavor. I like a lot of garlic or fried onions, those go very good with the rice. Just add the eggs and let it cook on one side, then flip it over. On the other side you have these cake type of dish that is excellent as a snack. Even if it is cold, you just grab a piece, eat it. It's enjoyable, easy, super nutritious, super delicious. Then I will tell you about my attempt at carrot pizza and zucchini pizza. The carrot pizza I am going to show you, I added too much cornstarch, too much. I would use the finely grated carrot with half a spoonful of cornstarch and one egg, just that, or maybe not even the whole egg, just the white of the egg. So the cake you get, it's very thin, and when you flip it over and you add the sauce, there is hope that it is kind of crispy. Mine didn't get crispy because when I tried the first one, the carrot cake, it was coarsely grated. That didn't help. And when I tried the zucchini, all these veggies, they have a lot of liquid, so it's better to dry them up before trying, and then just half a spoonful of cornstarch and maybe the white of one egg. Probably then you will be able to make a crust. Mine turned out like vegetable lasagna, and they were delicious, absolutely delicious. So I recommend them with an open mind, thinking that maybe you're going to be fine with a vegetable lasagna type of pancake thingy. The sauce was delicious, the mozzarella cheese on top was delicious, the whole dish was really good. So first of all, we are going to make the sauce at least 30 minutes before we make the pizza, so the sauce has time to get all the flavors together. In this case, I bought just a can of diced tomatoes. I tried to drain most of the liquid, and then I added a garlic, of course, not much because this is not going to cook all the way through as when it is in the oven, but it's up to you according to your taste. I added some Italian herbs. I do prefer pizza with oregano, but I don't have some, so that Italian herbs will do. And then of course salt and a little bit of olive oil, just for the texture. It improves the texture of the sauce. So we are going to let it rest, and now we are going to add the basic ingredients to the carrot. I ended up adding about 4 spoonfuls. I added some oil to the pan and make it flat as a pancake. I am trying to go slow. It is still not too golden underneath. And now that it is not as shiny any longer, except for a little bit there, but not much, now I'm going to flip it, and let's hope I don't make a mess. Now on this side, I added the whole can of tomatoes. Again, I drained the liquid because it was too much liquid. It might be a little bit too much sauce, but remember, you have to eat your veggies, so it's okay. It's chunky, it's good, it's a different thing. I call it carrot pizza. You can call it tomato pancake with carrots. I don't know, whatever. It is really delicious. So let's wait some minutes until the tomato gets together with the pancake and they both exchange phone numbers or something. We are going to make it magical. This is the part you shouldn't do on a diet, but we all know that pizza needs mozzarella. Mozzarella. At least to look like a pizza. You may say, well, it's a carrot pancake. Yeah, but it's going to be a very tasty one. Burnt underneath. And I covered it with the chopping board so the mozzarella gets melted. It really has the texture of a pancake, just because I couldn't make it thin enough When I don't need to get very complicated with what I make, I just slice a zucchini very thinly, and I sweat it in a little bit of butter so until it gets slightly tender. You don't need to go all the way. I like it that way. You can eat zucchini raw. I slice the zucchini with a little bit of butter or olive oil. Note, at some point during the next recipe, I showed the coconut oil that was unflavored. At first I thought it was a great idea because I get tired of the flavor of the coconut. So I thought, wow, unflavored coconut oil, that is a great idea. It is not. When you go keto, you realize what you just want to do is eat healthy food that is whole, directly from the plant or the tree or whatever that made it. So these days I am buying, my meat is always grass-fed. I don't eat any other meat anymore. And when it comes to coconut oil, which is super healthy, if it is unflavored, it means they did something to that oil. They either heated the oil or something happened with that oil, or they added chemicals to kill the flavor. Whatever is not natural doesn't have room in my life anymore. So the unflavored coconut oil, what did they do to that oil? Now it is nothing but a processed food. And since I am done with processed foods, because I have to become healthier, I don't recommend that one. If you want to try it, of course you're free to do whatever you please, but I recommend organic, extra virgin olive oil. That's it. Or butter. Good butter. I buy butter from Ireland, you know the brand, because it's good quality. It's very good quality. Treat yourself well. You deserve that. Instead of buying shoes, buy good food. Invest a little bit more on your health so you don't have to pay a doctor. So after I slice the zucchini, I just add some salt and black pepper, and I have it with a side of tomato salad. I am giving you my very exclusive, very simple tomato salad recipe that goes great with meats or with whatever. In this case with zucchini, just because I wanted that little punch of flavor, and it was amazing. And finally, Allison helped me film this recipe of scrambled zucchini. That is something I really like. What I don't like is how fat I was when we filmed this video. That is going to help you see the difference. I have triple chin and these huge abs, not the good ones, just big belly. I lost, I can reveal this, to this date, 2 months into the diet, I lost almost 18 pounds. I am super happy, I feel great, and I am walking a lot. So let's go to the recipe we prepared with Allison, and let's see if you like it. It's good you came. Oh, look at my hair. So, hello.
This is not a clean establishment.
No,
I give it a
not.
C rating. You
It's
need to clean up your act.
Let's see if you like how I disinfect my zucchinis. What about that? Because in the supermarket they said please wash your veggies thoroughly. Well, yeah, I know, but nomads do not have running water, so I'll give them the same treatment as the dishes. Vodka, straight pure vodka. That way they're clean. All the recipes you put up there, they have meat or some whatever. And what about vegetarian food? So today we are going to have scrambled zucchini or zucchini scramble. And the only non-vegetarian thing is going to be the Parmesan cheese, which is, of course, easy to tweak. Ow! They're alive. Die.
I mean, it's still vegetarian, it's just not vegan.
Well, I always wonder if the cow eats only grass. Isn't this vegetarian because it comes out of the cow?
Well, yeah, a vegetarian is just someone that doesn't eat
I'm
meat.
kidding you.
Oh. I was like, oh, okay, here we go.
What we are going to put in there first is the chopped onions, to sweat the onions. I have... Okay, so we are going to let the onions sweat a little bit. Oh, by the way, I was showing you the chopping board I have, which I am going to clean now first. And on this side, I can put my steak and veggies or whatever I want to have there. The juices of the steak stay there, so it's quite cute. And on the other side, I can use it as a chopping board.
Love it, it's so cute. And this smells so good already.
Well, it's onions, honey.
I know,
it's
but
always good.
It smells good.
Did you know that many people who cook, they know this, but some people who don't cook,
Like me.
if we don't move the onions, they will get gold. If we stir, they will sweat, but they are not going to get burned or gold. I'm going to bring it down a little bit. And by the way, we have all the doors open, so there is no problem with the CO2, those kind of things. And I have this thing that is to prevent splattering.
Very nice.
Which is super useful. So while the onion sweats one little bit more, it's going to stop smoking now. Now we can add the zucchini, and that is going to cool it down, and it's going to get, oh, sorry about that. No, it's hot, be careful. So we are going to add the zucchini. The one thing we can do at this point is add some garlic, and I am going to show you my garlic trick. I was obsessed, I love garlic, but I was obsessed with the possibility of buying garlic and having it here in the van, and having the van smelling like garlic all the time. So this is one of those jerkies. Yeah, and the container is just fantastic. Where is it?
The lid's on
it. The container is fantastic, and it bounces around and nothing happens. So what I put in there is the one knife I use to peel the garlic, so it is always there. The peels go in there too, because if I don't want to just put them in the trash for that day or whatever. I mean, they can stay there, nothing happens. That is the garlic bowl. So when you cook in a kitchen, there are so many more better ways to peel the garlic, just by smashing it or something. But here it is not that easy, so we will just use a garlic press and squeeze it in there. And that's it. You can put more or less garlic. And guess what? I don't have to wash this because garlic has natural antibiotics, so nothing is going to happen in there. And because I love the combination of garlic and parsley, I have parsley. It is dried, it's not the same as the nice fresh one, but I want to believe I am still doing it. And that one sleeps there too. So there is no smell of garlic. Italian herbs.
Yum.
Yum. And of course, everything is to your taste. You add more or less, it doesn't matter. Oh, I forgot something inside of the fridge. We are going to add some black pepper, which is always a good idea. And too much. And we are going to add pink Himalayan salt. Always try to use Himalayan salt or any salt that has a color like pink or black or gray, because those are the ones that have magnesium, which is great for your brain. So try not to use white salt. Cook for a few minutes. I am going to use this flattering thingy. I'm going to just put it there so it will stop the vapors, I mean the water from evaporating, and it will contribute to create a little bit of juices there. So we will wait for a few minutes. It is probably we will have to add more salt in the end, but we will see. I think we are good. It might happen that a couple of cubes are a little crisp, but it's okay. I mean, you can eat raw zucchini.
Yeah.
It's not bad. It's difficult to cook with these smaller stoves and get a perfect point. Today we're using eggs in a box, because there was a sign in the supermarket that there is how did you say it is? The
avian flu?
Avian flu going around here in Wyoming. So even if there were some real eggs there, I didn't want to risk it. One thing nomads cannot afford is getting sick.
Definitely.
at least food sick.
That's the worst.
So we're going to put some eggs in there. And now comes the fun part. Because as the eggs start coagulating, it's like with regular eggs, it's the same thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
They will start making a scramble, and you know what? They're picking up all the juices and all the flavors. So again, if you make it with bacon, this is amazing. I feel we should put more of that eggy thing. And it's always up to your taste. I mean, it depends on how many eggs you are comfortable with eating in a day. I don't know. You can make it as eggy as you like it. And that's it. Now we are going to serve this because the eggs are showing signs of being cooked, don't you think?
Yep.
Look at that.
When do you put the cheese? At the end?
On the plate.
Oh, on the plate.
I mean, we can put it in here, but since the pan is not too big,
Right.
it's going to make more volume. And so what do you think? We turn it off and we serve the plates.
Looks great. It smells great.
We will see. We will see. I love having this little basket here because everything goes in there. Super practical. And we're going to serve some zucchini scramble.
Yeah.
It's a lot of it.
I know, it's a lot of zucchini.
Whatever you don't eat, you save it for tomorrow. And you have lunch tomorrow or dinner later tonight. It's a lot of zucchini.
It really is.
But it's good. I mean, we nomads, we need veggies.
Definitely.
On the road. And this one is so easy to prepare. I'm going to put it down here. So don't step on it. And now another magic touch. You can add cheddar cheese, mozzarella, whatever. I really love Parmesan. It's... Do you like cheese? So let's make it cheesy.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
It's good for you. It's vegetarian cheese, remember?
Oh.
Because, I mean, the cow eats grass.
Yeah, that's true. He's a vegetarian.
And we're ready. Do we try it?
We try it.
Okay, let me hold the camera so we experiment with you. What about that?
Do you want to eat yours first so it's in the same shot?
No. I know my cooking, so I want to see your face.
You have to turn it off.
Please do not
Or
throw up, okay? Because I'm going to be very offended if you throw up.
No pressure.
No pressure. Here, in case you need a napkin, we have napkins there.
Oh,
they're big.
whoa. Whoa.
I know.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
You
Did
can
these
use
rip?
them. No, it's okay. They are. You can wash them and reuse them.
I see. It's fancy.
It's bamboo.
Oh. All right, I'm
So
going
don't
in.
burn yourself.
I know, it's very hot. It's very
Yes.
hot.
Just a little bit.
I'm trying to get a piece of the egg, piece of the zucchini, some cheese.
Don't burn yourself. I am not responsible.
I'm going to sue you.
It is hot. Wow, she's burning up.
That is good.
More salt?
No.
Okay.
For me, the seasoning is perfect
Okay.
because the cheese is salty as well.
Yeah.
So it adds salt on top of the another
Imagine
layer.
it with bacon.
I mean, honestly, I'm not really eating meat, but if
I
it had
know.
bacon, it would be, it would
Over the
really
top.
tip it over the edge because you'd have that bacon like grease.
Yep.
And it would just make it even 10 times better. But this is really good. I mean, for it to be a veggie dish, you know?
Thank you very much for helping me film this.
Of course.
Thank you, Alistair.
Cheers!
Cheers! And if you liked this video, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you soon. Take care.
It's the same old story being told inside my head. I'm too shy to straighten up my bones.